appreciate Kithinji's decision to, look at life from this other perspective. He's a very practical person, like you mentioned. Yes, one time I told him, I said, Kithinji, you can't come to E&E and change the program. Yeah, like, you can't change the program. So he's a very practical person. He's very passionate about entrepreneurship. He's very passionate about Africa. And when I told him, Kithinji, you don't need to continue in this school to succeed. What you have in you, anywhere you go, you will succeed. Because you have what it takes to succeed. Some of these opportunities give us leverage, but they don't keep us bound by it. I don't see any reason. In fact, we are waiting to see the great things he's going to do. Great travel experiences he has, great connections and network. And with those, and of course, if you meet Kithinji, when Kithinji announced in our group that he's going to go, he'll be graduating. One of our mates said, I'm going to miss your hard greeting. If Kithinji has ever greeted you, you should remember. Yeah, so we'll be wrapping up here with a word of prayer. We want to thank everybody for coming, making Kithinji's day wonderful. I missed the graduation because I wasn't in town, but I'm happy this is a catch-up for some of us who could not do on Saturday. So thank you very much. Kithinji, if you have one or two things to say, that's fine. Otherwise, I will do it.
Is there anything left really? Maybe just let me make a comment of what Abe said. We have had classes with a lot of people, including Imani and Amani. Imani and Imani and Sean. Oh my.
These are twins, eh?
Imani and Sean.
I want you about perspective, that is it.
Perspectives.
Yeah. So, and I think just to cut it short, I look into things into different ways, and I'm glad, by the way, so far, those of us whom have been close to me, I'm grateful to everything that the Lord has done in my life. Being here, it's not just a journey, it's a miracle. And for me, that miracle, I usually like to extend that miracle to the next level. Not just getting the miracle, extending it to the next level. And maybe to those ones who are coming from home, as majority of us here are, you might see a couple of things I've been doing back home, and I hope the opportunities we have here, we live it and we get better. But let's not forget, especially for the Kenyans, Kenya is breaking, and I know some of us have been fixing it here and there slowly by slowly in our small capabilities and capacities that we have. If you are in any organization, there's a lot you can do. I'm the chair of an organization back home with 2,500 professionals and students, and through that organization, I've tried to inject, Kenyans know what I mean. I've tried to inject the proper mindset into even EBK, which is our engineering body, and IK. So I think to me, the opportunities we have here, majority of us, we shouldn't just look at it as just good for us. When you give someone here a bottle of water, they look at it and ask you which brand, which quality, among other things. When you take the same bottle of water in someone in Kalahari, Sahara Desert, and you give them that water, none of those questions come in. The question is, thank you very much. There is nothing like quality, quantity, whatever. So that's the difference. There's so much we can do here. Let's keep doing that. But again, I'm urging all of us, let's extend that grace back home. John also here is extending it in Zambia. Why not us?
The big
Yeah.
one.
So I will just leave it at that. Hopefully we'll keep this discussion going. Tabenos. I'm glad we met, we connected, and to me, I truly enjoyed each and every class. We would argue to some point until John would say, "You guys, I'm feeling as if you're threatening us." No, John, we're not fighting. We're just having, that is now a discussion, yeah? But those are the moments that I will really carry with me in this place. I truly enjoyed this place. From meeting John, to meeting Shona, to meeting all of you. It has really been wonderful. And I can't take that for granted. Again, maybe for some of us we had classes, you realize my little daughter was born when I was still here. I stayed here for like 2-3 months. I went back. For most of you you've seen. My maximum period here is 3 to 4 months. I need to fly back home. So, and still my family came in. We've been with them for 1.5 months. So they will be clocking 45 days and then they will go back home. And that's just the thing with me. So yeah, and I hope as things progress, I see a lot of good stuff happening in Africa, in the few platforms that I've sat. I can tell you for sure things are changing, and it's changing one person at a time, one mind at a time, and one mindset at a time. It's enough for us to eat, but if we can feed the entire Africa the way we've just sat here and fed ourselves, that is some of us glory. We can have money in our pockets. I know some of us here can afford 10 million, couple of millions in their pockets. In Kenyan shillings, of course. in Kenyan shillings, that is $100,000, not that much. Yes, but imagine if we are able to turn that economically. So I'm big on social economic impact using technology and the likes, and I believe there is much we can do together. So in case maybe you didn't understand what Kithinji perspectives are when Gerard says perspectives, that's the perspectives I like to look into. And again, based on what Tabia said, practicalities, sometimes when you walk the journey, you know how the journey looks like. So when you see someone else telling you, no, you can't walk that journey, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make practical sense. Yeah, but I'm really appreciative of all of you. We were making jokes with Hillary, by the way, because we decided to make this party here because we thought, people are busy and we just have like 2-3 friends. We'll just sit here and just get the meals and stuff. And by the way, I'm surprised because you guys had made me wonder, like, you're supposed to take this to a whole bit because, and back home we say mtu wa watu. It simply means mtu ni watu. A human being is other human beings. That is what so many people will say in Ubuntu and next. And you've truly shown me that. As I leave this place, I leave knowing that I had a community, I had people. At least my daughter now will not go and say, we cut cake and they are not. At least now she has seen other guys, other kids, and for that again, I'm so much grateful. Thank you very much. I will miss you. I will miss you so much. And keep on the fire burning, Tabe. Don't let that spark die.
Hopefully.
Yes. That is what I leave to you to hear. Thank you.